To give a recommendation or to receive a recommendation, log in at linkedin.com, and when you reach the home screen, hover over Profile and click on Recommendations. This first page is Received Recommendations, and you'll see all the different recommendations you've received at your current and past jobs. If you scroll down at the bottom, you can also make a recommendation, but we're going to cover that a little bit later. The next tab is Sent Recommendations. And this shows every recommendation that you've given to other people. Notice it's got their name, where they were working when you gave the recommendation, who should see it, and when you gave it. And the last tab is Request Recommendations. From the first menu, you pick which company or school you are at, and then you choose whom of your connections you want to recommend you. You can start typing it in, or you can click on In, and it will bring up all of your connections. And then lastly, choose which email address you'd like it to send from, what the subject would be, and then the message. Now, LinkedIn gives you a stock message, but you really should write a personalized message to make it a little more meaningful, since you are asking for a testimonial. When you're finished, click Send, and the person will receive this message in their LinkedIn inbox, which, depending on their settings, will likely send an email to their actual email. To give a recommendation, you can go back to either of these tabs. So we'll go to Sent Recommendations. For this example, I'm going to scroll down and pick Mike Dasher. Mike works as a freelance graphic designer for my company. I'm going to pick Colleague since Mike and I work for the same company. But make sure you choose the right kind of position, because that can really change or kind of mess up how it's listed in your LinkedIn profile. So if you were a student together, put down student. Business partner, that means you worked with them. Maybe they were a service provider for you, but you weren't client, colleague, or you're just friends essentially. A service provider is if you've hired them for your company or vice versa, and colleague is as if you've worked with them at the same company. So click Continue, and then get a little more information. I managed Mike directly. Choose the title as a Gong Gong, and he is a design team. And then you can write a recommendation. Sometimes LinkedIn will ask you for some more personal information, such as the person's email address. They do this because they want to make sure you really know this person. And if it doesn't work, maybe contact the person directly and ask which email address they should use. When you're finished writing the recommendation, click Send, and it will let you approve it and then send the message on. And that's it. Once it's finished, we'll go up here to my profile. I'm going to click View Profile. Once they receive the email saying they got a recommendation, they can choose to show it on their profile. They have to approve it first. And once it's posted, you can see here I have 7 recommendations. And I can scroll down, and each recommendation will be shown under the company or the school for which you were recommended. And if you scroll down more, all of the recommendations will be listed here. And everybody who is connected to you can see this.